everybody. It has been a ridiculously long time since I have played this game. I think I checked. Well, actually, we can check here. June 12th last year is the last time I played this. That's ridiculous. But I have finally returned, and we are going to complete the Spirit Temple. This is not long. Now, I don't recall where I'm all missing pieces of heart from. Pretty sure the fishing ones I'm missing. And maybe the bungee ones. I never intended for this to be 100% playthrough, so it is not 100% playthrough, but that's okay. Bow and arrows, I don't remember why. Gotta remember how to play this. Okay. There we go. Now you might be wondering, why after all this time have you finally decided to play Ocarina of Time? Well, if you've seen the most recent Nintendo Direct, you can probably figure it out. Ocarina of Time remake was announced, so of course I'm pretty hyped about that. I actually speedran the 3DS version. I was not super great at it. I think last time I checked, I was maybe in the excuse me, top 20 on the 3DS leaderboards, but I don't really see that as super impressive. But it was fun at least, and it's all that matters, whether or not you're having fun. So, I don't think I'll do a playthrough of that unless people really want to see that. I mean, these ones did view well enough, and I guess it'll depend on my mood. If I'm really feeling in the mood for it, then I'll do videos, but if I'm not particularly in the mood, then I'm just not gonna do it on the channel. I'll just play it in my free time. Gotta remember which way to go here. Oh no, this is where Big Boy comes out. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. I would not expect any impressive gameplay, considering it's been years since I've played this, and I'm really horrendous with N64 controls. Even if I played this on the actual Nintendo 64, that'd be rough for me. So, I'm gonna do the best I can. But no promises that the best I can do is gonna be the greatest. Now, if we were talking about the 3DS version, then it might be a bit more polished. But for base version, this is the best I can do. Okay. It's one down. Two. Down. On the boots. Oh, that's right, got it over on top. That's done. And we'll just play Song of Time. I used to know these songs by heart, but not so much anymore. Although when I was really little, I had to write them all down. I don't know if that was. Gosh, these buttons are laid out weird. Okay, I need to use the joystick rather than the buttons because that's gonna throw me off. Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 are being ported over to the PS5, so let me know if anyone would want to see specifically Black Ops 2. I would perhaps do the campaign of Black Ops 1. I'm not touching the multiplayer on Asper because I'd be way too stressed. Just not like yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. But yeah, let me know if anyone would be interested. Some zombies or campaign. I would maybe play Grief mode. Can't remember, that's definitely gonna be because when you could do this. But if I did a Grief mode or turned, that'd be something that I would probably dub over. Never understood. Okay, need to take these boots off. Never understood why the likes just kind of pop out of nowhere. You son of a... Give it back. Gone. Okay. Maybe that's the unlock portion of Master Quest that I skipped that wasn't. I'm so confused. You can tell it's been a minute since I played this. That's right. Floor Master. I know you can see him with Lens of Truth, but I don't want to use that. Perish, evil beings. Not that one. One of these just freezes you, I know that, but I don't recall which one it is. So I'm not gonna take either of them because there's nothing that you need from either of them. And I think that last one calls it the Wall Master. Okay, gotta remember what I'm doing here now. So, what am I doing over here? No, I normally use the hover boots for this, but can I just... Okay, that might have been a bad idea. I'm confused by that mechanic. Because he still did his roll, like the roll wasn't cancelled out. But I guess I didn't properly grab onto the ledge to break the fall. Whatever. Now the grand question is going to be, do I remember Scarecrow song? Guess so. It's typically what I make it. There we go. Okay. Why not radius? Not the sand penalties seriously have to be up here. One thing I don't like is Scarecrow song radius. Because you really can't just... No, I don't think you can use hover boots for this. Maybe you can, but I don't want to try. I'll just bomb slide over. But I'm pretty god darn awful with glitches when I speedran, it was a glitchless run. So bomb sliding, stuff like that, I pretty darn terrible at. Don't you dare come flying at me, bots. I'm surprised I planted that last magic bean as young Link. Did I not have any? Guess not. That's okay. Okay, I need to take these off. I like 3DS version. Where you can just keep taking them off from a single button versus pausing over and over. Crap, I keep forgetting which button is assigned to what. Okay, we're just gonna use that. And this will create a little shortcut for us, which is not really necessary at all, because it's going to be obtaining basically everything, but for extending the video purposes, we're going to be doing this. So, there's one heart piece just outside the temple. There it is. I think both, you get 2 pieces of heart from fishing as childlike, or excuse me, one is childlike, one is adult-like, right? I can't remember how that is. I'm pretty sure I might be missing one from the treasure shop. I don't know. I have to rewatch the videos. I can have for the life of me remember what I've all gotten and haven't gotten. Okay. Oh man, I'm the struggle bus. But it is nice playing this on a Switch too. I like the feel of these two icons better. They actually feel durable versus Switch ones. Fairly flimsy feeling. Oh no, get away from me. You should not just bully me like that. Yeah, take that, evildoer. Bombs. There. Just go through in here and Master Quest or something. And I feel like they're not like can kill both of them, but all 3 of them. But I think it depends on where you're standing. I'll see my ability is fire arrows, but I don't want to. It's always more fun. Also, if you don't have fire magic, like fire magic meters empty, you can just use that doohickey. Okay, so this. Why do I keep thinking there's a skull tool on one of these? Nice. Nice. Could be wrong, but pretty sure you can just supposed to spin attack, but I could be wrong. I knew the method at one point. Alright. Now we are back to having the shield up. I always thought Link looked cool without the shield on his back, like just having the sword out. But, alas. And the only time you can have a shield out without the sword is when, in the final battle, when Ganondorf knocks the sword from your hand. Oh, you did not just do that to me. Is there gonna be a like? Guess not. You don't have to kill these suckers, but I wanted to because they're evil. And we are not going to climb up like that. We are just gonna cheat. And there's no Skulltula in here. When I was little, I didn't think to walk up the steps. I was stuck. Because I saw the locked door and I was like, oh, I can't do anything in here. I also didn't look at my map either, apparently. Perish evil beings. Too easy. So, okay, the top button is for that, but then there's no button for the bombs. Interesting. Oh, there would be one of the shoulders, maybe, but guess not. I'm so glad that the chest that contains the boss key is unlocked. Although, unlike the past, you do need the boss key, or the big key, I forget what it's called, to get the dungeon item. Okay, so yeah, I do have all the Skulltulas, good. Don't even know why I tried that. Oh my gosh. Keep thinking Y is for attack. Be gone, evil beast. I forget what's in this one. But the question is, do I care enough to see where it is? No, I don't think so. I gotta grab this one. Okay. What? There we go. say this is my first time playing this game. Stupid dinosaur creature. Alright. I'll check what's in this chest. Just for the haps. I can tell you right now, it is nothing interesting. The Samuel, is it? Okay, yeah, I definitely don't care enough. Shine light back. Found out my shield button. Just a little bit too late. Alright. I don't quite understand how that works. Perhaps there's someone in the comments who will enlighten me. Alright. Come and Kotake. Alright. So about speed. Check it. This is all about me playing how I wish to play because I'm probably gonna forget what button swings the sword. Come at me, bro. Turd. Say it. Oh, you have a lot of health. There we go. Alright. So it seems that we are perhaps going to have to rescue her because these witches are about to, I don't know, do something. Maybe she was vaporized. Very likely not. Alright. This was a part I was not a big fan of during speedrunning. The first half of the fight, not the second half. Their flame shall burn me to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. Probably not. Because I have a lot of health, and I don't think they do that much damage. So, horrendous. Oh, your sisters. Nor in sight, unfortunately. It's not exactly always optimal position to be for this. How did that not? I don't even know. That time it worked. Interesting. How was that hitting? Not. I don't even. You know something that is truly. Oh no. Worse than this fight. The one from the Oracle games is awful. Pretty sure there is a way to manipulate where they stand, but fortunately, I am not experienced enough to know how you do that. Oh, they stand. I see where they stand. Where they go. Okay. I don't think free shielding is going to work the greatest. Might have to rely on locking on. Well, I swear this is easier on the 3DS version. Finally. These sisters are horrid. I wish that I could just freeze them with a thing and then sell them on the black market. Well, that's what happens when you play with your sound very low. I'm pretty sure for this one you're supposed to spin attack. Whoa, whoa. Alright, just eat her fast, but oh my goodness, woman. understanding. Okay, I can't pull my shield fast enough. I'm right in the struggle bus. Why do you do this to me? Oh, that worked. Definitely not my best style on Twin Rover fight, but I would imagine at some point when I first bought them, it was perhaps a worse attempt than that. And they argue, and argue, and argue. And they indeed would come back to haunt Link in the Oracle games. Although, that is a different Link. And I don't remember what side of the timeline that's on, if it's on the downfall or not. I don't know. But I like the temple itself a lot. I really like the soundtrack. It's not reused like the Shadow Temple was with Bottom of the Well, but I guess since they're very similar, they can have a pass. But I like this temple better. But the Shadow Temple does have a nice little spooky feel going on. And she understands that she has done wrong. And I'm assuming Raharu probably told her that she's a sage, and then I guess all these sages just willingly accepted their fate. And that is the Spirit Temple. Done with. Oh. That's a little sus. Since Link's just a 9-year-old, not a 16-year-old's body. And all the 6 sages are awakened. So now we must head to the Temple of Time. See? But we're not doing that today. That'll be it for another video. So, I want to thank you guys all for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day.